Hello and welcome to Commodity Champions. I'm Manisha Gupta. Well, the International Gemological Institute held its D-Show between June 26 to 28 in Goa. Dozens of jewellery manufacturers showcased exquisite diamond jewellery designs besides Indian retailers. The IGI also hosted prominent retailers from Middle East, Africa and various other countries. I had a chance to catch up with jewelers from Turkey, Bahrain, Egypt and Malaysia. I asked them about their views on Indian jewellery market and the jewellery buying trends in their countries. Let's listen in.
This has been a great opportunity for my company to be able to explore the Indian jewelry market. I actually have been traveling to India more than 25 years because I am one of the major color stone and diamond dealer in Turkey. Now we have started dealing with franchises. We started doing our own merchandises in Turkey. We have more than 230 franchises in Turkey and around Turkey.
Okay.
Well, I have been observing the market last 35 years. When I started the business in 88, 1 kilogram of gold was around $8,000.
Right.
And today,
$2,300.
1 kilogram gold in Istanbul is like $75,000.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, even if you don't do any business, you could be a billionaire and millionaire and everything.
Just with the kind of inventory that you're sitting on.
Exactly, but actually we are businessmen, so we have to keep turning it on.
Yes.
And this is making our life a little more difficult because it is becoming an investment item and as well as it is becoming a decoration item. And that's why it is making our job a little difficult.
Okay.
But if it was easy, everybody could do it.
Well, yeah, that is very well said, it is. But tell us, are people are still buying, I'm assuming, but has their ticket size gone down?
Well, actually, it might have gone down, especially drastically when we hit the pandemic. Because we were locked in our factories didn't work, our people didn't want to consume anything in the beginning.
Right.
But the consumption has started rapidly after that. Maybe the numbers have gone down, but I think the consumption is still there because we are created with this nature. We want to buy new things. And maybe our habits have been changing, but we still like to buy. We like to, for example, maybe my mother's time or her mother's time, the investment attitude was different,
right.
And now it is a little bit different. They were investing on things and buying it for 30 years, 50 years from ancestors to today. But today's generation
wants instant gratitude. They want immediate returns.
Exactly. Thanks to Instagram, Facebook, and all.
All of those things, that is. But tell us, what are people buying right now? I mean, we do know that jewelry of all kinds seems to be doing well, the bridal and the everyday wear. So what is it that you're looking at in Turkey that seems to be doing well?
Well, actually, we have been observing that recently, the last few years, color stones are really popular. And it is also a good item for us to be able to make little money still. And we mostly try to invent new designs, more reachable items. Instead of more investment and expensive items, we like to spend our time and energy on more reachable items, which people can easily reach and change as well.
As you said, the precious stones seem to be doing quite well, the color stones as well. You know, this is a question we're asking everybody nowadays. And what's your sense on where are the gold prices going from here?
Well, actually, I think even the Turkish Minister of Finance doesn't know that, so it is a little difficult for me to answer this, but I could put it this way. Whatever extra money I have, I put on gold.
Okay.
Well, this is like a hidden harbor for the good investment. I mean, obviously, we are not happy with what is happening around the world, all these wars, conflicts, and all this stuff. But gold is always a good harbor to be able to keep the investments. But it is, and since it is limited in the world, so we always have to keep it as a good investment element.
How are you looking at Egypt right now? And you know, there is one thing that we all agree with, and that is, with the gold prices rising, it is turning more as an investment rather than jewelry.
Yeah, in the Middle East and Egypt specifically, we saw that all the people trying to invest in gold bar and coin also. This is coming up and up because you know about the economy coming low. And this time, most of Egyptians coming to buy gold.
How have you seen the ticket sizes within Egypt? Are people buying purer gold as investment, or do you think there's more like 18 carats and below of gold and jewelry being bought?
Yani, normally we are using 21 carat and 18 carat, not more. And this type of wedding, we have, this is our culture. I like to buy gold for wedding, but this year or the past year, last year, all going for investment.
Well, that's right. So are the jewelers feeling left behind now because people are buying bars and coins and not jewelry?
Yes, there is coming slowly about jewelry and diamond also. But now maybe we can see in the market, Egyptian market, we can see the lab-grown diamond at the fashion and big stone. Maybe the price is cheaper. Yani, maybe it will come easier for Egyptian to buy it.
Okay. What is the kind of penetration that you see for lab-grown diamond within Egypt? I'm assuming it will be very small right now because we're looking at strong numbers in US and a lot of Europe. There is penetration also. But is there a lot of penetration of lab-grown diamond within Middle East and Egypt?
We are trying to do, but I'm thinking that the expense of the price it's too much. When the ladies coming to also the new generation of ladies, I think they will like to buy a lab-grown diamond because of the biggest sizes and the color stone. Maybe the fashion will be right now.
The things are developing, we don't feel that much discouraged.
Okay.
Last two, as per the gold market condition, when its price rise, people are now pulling back a little bit, and again they're turning towards jewelry market. And the recent times we see 55 to 60% in jewelry sales when compared with the high peak years. So it is really encouraging. And that's the reason this kind of show is happening. If it is completely flat, no one will turn up for
Right.
this.
So people are hopeful that the second half of this year
will pick up. Yes. And especially we are preparing for exhibition. Bahrain, one of the best exhibition, Jewellery Arabia. So the preparation is going on.
Okay.
Full hope.
All right. The thing is that China has seen lesser buying this time. US is still dealing with its interest rates and uneven economic data.
Correct.
Europe buying also has been kind of uneven there. But Middle East clearly stands tall in sense of numbers even right now.
Yes.
Do you think that as a pattern can continue?
Definitely it will continue. And we feel more stability in Middle East, even though surrounding area is disturbed.
Right.
But Bahrain and the Gulf countries generally, we have more stable. And there was an exhibition in Kuwait last 1 month before. It did very good. So this is all an indication. While Bangkok not doing good, excuse me, Hong Kong not doing good, but Middle East doing good. That's only hope for us.
So, the other number that the industry continues to watch is the global central bank buying. That also has been a strong push, would you say?
That's correct. That's true. And the main point which I try to, now this situation gives a lot of push for us to change the design, the strategy. Now we are going for minimal policy. reduce the weight of the jewelry, so where we can be alive in the market. Those days, those huge things, now it is becoming out of market.
Right, right.
And also same, not only as jewelry, part of it, like our pearl jewelry, which is doing very good till today. And there was some issue between CVD and diamond. Wherever you go, you will feel. But for us in Bahrain, CVD is a 5 years. So we are doing very good on diamond also.
Okay. As an industry which is dealing with so many problems right now, I won't say problems, but challenges for sure.
Challenges, yes.
Where you have geopolitics on one side and rate cuts being watched on the second side, and then you also have gold prices itself rising higher. What are you looking forward to in sense of dealing with for the rest of this year?
That's what I already mentioned, that we are looking into bright future, not comparing with one-time high market, but whatever available now on this we try to catch up our cake.
So will it be designs? Will it be caratages?
It will be designs, and the light design especially that I want to mention, sticking to your brand name, the honesty in trade, explaining to customers. When we present something, we say A, B, C, D, everything to the customer. So this is what gives us the feedback very good. And we are doing in online also excellent way. Without seeing us, without just only the name, they are buying in online. That's way we feel the future is good. We are recently opened a huge store, 3,000 square foot store.
Okay.
If we don't have that kind of confidence, just 6 months before November we opened. Last November we opened.
Right now it's the good market in Malaysia.
Okay.
So there is most of customer jewelry like it so much they like. So it's good feedback from the customer. There is now increase like 11.5% is their percentage. So it was nice. So we also newly this jewelry industries. So we like it.
Malaysia wasn't a great buyer or a very big buyer 10 years ago.
10 years ago, it's not like big. Now they going to so many buyers, so many customers. They like to buy the jewelry item. So now jewelry is one thing is investment. So now a time that they like to buy and keep the jewelry item and use full. So that's why jewelry is moving is fast.
It is. Nasim, I want to understand that you do a lot of businesses and jewelry is the latest business that you have added in. Have you added it in your portfolio because you believe that this is another segment that can do very well?
This is our newly business is the jewelry. Jewelry we like is this and we enjoy in this business. Jewelry is most from our other businesses is totally different.
It is.
Yeah, we like it now.
Is it making money for you?
Yeah, it's we newly just started with almost 1 year. So it is good and a good investment also is the jewelry.
It is.
Yeah.
So Nasim, when Malaysians buy jewelry, what kind of jewelry do they buy? Is it big traditional jewelry? Is it handmade or is it fast moving, everyday wear?
There is traditional is very less.
Okay.
There is the unique item, and the handmade also is maybe also have there is very less. So now there is unique and.
So do Malaysians look at designs or do they look at the whole point is getting returns on gold?
Of course, there is design also.
Okay.
They like it. Whatever the new design coming is, the customer follow is there.
So what is your plan with your jewelry business? Are you going to expand it further?
Yeah.
How are you working?
Yeah, our target is expanded. We target is big, not small. So that's why this idea is our first time visit. So this time is IG. I got a lot of experience also. So it was nice.
So, but you will stay within Malaysia only. You want to create a brand in Malaysia.
No, only for Malaysia. We now we looking for only local market. So if we success in local, then our target is the overseas also, like Singapore, Sydney.
There are a
as
lot of
well.
Malaysian Indians as well. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that is your bigger market.
Yeah, the Indian market is the bigger.
And how are you looking at the second half of this year? Are there any plans with the way the gold prices are moving and the demand seems to be improving?
Yeah. Gold price is now is gold price up going to too much high. Yeah, moving in this price. Maybe we don't have about this idea. Future will go higher the gold price. We don't know.
But you're liking your jewelry business, you're
Yes,
enjoying
we
this
are
one.
enjoying this as well.
All right, so those are representatives from Turkey, Egypt, Bahrain and Malaysia telling us that the jewelry demand in the respective countries is increasing. And of course, they're buying a lot of jewelry from India, the handmade, handcrafted ones, which really are taken their quite favor. But with that, we are going into a short break, but don't go anywhere. We bring you more conversations from the D Show when we return. Welcome back. You're watching Commodity Champions. Continuing with our conversations from Goa, I also caught up with Ali Al Arbrash of Abdul Amir Hussain Al Arbrash Jewellery and quizzed him about how the jewellery market in Kuwait is shaping up.
It's a lot. It's a good quantity. Kuwait population is not big, but they do consume a good amount of jewelry, and it is actually set as one of their fashion items. They like to follow up all the latest fashion styles, so they do love jewelry.
Okay. What kind of jewellery does get sold in Kuwait, and is Kuwait a manufacturer or an importer when it comes to jewellery?
They do wear gold as well as, gold jewelry, the yellow gold traditional jewelry, yellow gold modern jewelry, modern styles, as well as the diamond jewelry. Diamond color stones, diamond and pearls, they love it.
Have you seen the trends change as the years go by? Because as you just said, that Kuwait is pretty high when it comes to fashion quotient. Has it shown in jewelry also?
Yes, of course. It always reflects to their jewelry styles, but mostly it is imported, as you asked me just before. Kuwait is not a big jewelry manufacturing country as India. So here in India, it's a lot of jewelry manufacturing capability and technologies. So we do a lot of imports from India. Whether it is gold, yellow gold, traditional kind of jewelry, or the diamond jewelry, as well as color stones and diamonds as stones and solitaires. Yeah.
As the gold prices have gone higher and as the global markets have seen a lot of concerns, geopolitics as well as in sense of economic numbers, have you seen that impact Kuwait gold buying or not so much?
Yes, Kuwait, they like invest in gold and jewelry. As the price of gold goes up, unexpectedly, people continue to buy. We as retailers and manufacturers, we try to save on the clients, from the client's budget. Trying to reduce the gold weight, trying to reduce as much as possible the manufacturing cost, the charges passed to the client, to our guests, to our clients. We try to reduce the cost as much as possible, but demand continues. I guess it is a woman passion. It doesn't matter the cost. They love gold. So whatever the cost for it, they will try to consume and buy. Yeah.
So what is the kind of demand growth that you have seen over the years? Would you say post-COVID, this is a trend that we've seen in other countries also, that post-COVID the demand clearly has surged up. Has that happened in Kuwait?
Yes, it surged up very much. People more now into looking at jewelry as an investment also, especially the gold. So they keep consuming more. And yes, it picked up a lot. A bit twisted, let's say. in terms of buying a bit more valuable items. So, for example, they like to buy solitaires and stones, jewelry with bigger diamonds, gold. They are more into gold. Gold is pushing up a lot because gold, they look at it as a safe haven for their money. So that's it.
All right, another country, that is Kuwait, which is not very highly populated, but as he said, people are in love with jewelry that they buy, and the latest fashions clearly seem to be doing quite well there. Well, from international guests, we now come back home. At the event, I also spoke with Abdul Rahouf of Sultan Diamonds and Gold on show. Gold has been the top purchase in South India, but diamonds are also making inroads. I also interacted with Hyderabad's PMJ Jewellers, Dinesh Jain, on the diamond sales in the region. Let's listen in.
You're talking growth is 3 to 6% is a
And is the kind of growth that we see on an annual basis?
on an average,
Okay. And overall, what are really people buying in South India? I mean, apart from those big, chunky bridal jewelry.
A little kind of just bridal, we looking after that kind of jewelry more.
Has the increase in gold prices made any dent at all or no?
No, not much. Only some part is there, otherwise it's not.
You mostly do bridal jewelry.
Yeah, mostly bridal.
And you also do lightweight jewelry?
Lightweight also.
So usually walk-ins happen for bridal, or is it mostly for lightweights?
Mostly for bridal.
Okay.
Is there 30% is for normal walk-ins?
Mr. Rahim, we do understand that South India is known for buying big, chunky gold jewelry, but is diamonds and precious stones and colored stones now making a foray there?
I now started the diamonds, color stones, like a ruby, emerald, especially polki. Polki also now demand is there more. For usually everyone is using for some bridal. For bridal, the polki sets.
Mr. Rahim, for a lot of cities, what we hear from there as a feedback is that people have started to buy gold in lower caratage, like 18 and even 14. Has that happened in South India?
No, not South India. Not much. No.
So what is the purity that you sell?
It's 22.
22.
Even diamonds and all, that is, people will understand for main set is there for 18.
But otherwise, South only wants pure gold. Maximum of your business really is within diamonds. So if you were to make a categorization of the total jewelry sales that you do, how much of that is just diamonds?
It's 65%. 65%.
And how much has it grown over the years?
It's almost around 15% over the years.
And that's only within diamonds or across jewelry?
Across jewelry. And within diamonds, we were around 20-25%.
When it comes to buying within South India, that is where you are, what is it that you sell max diamond in sense of? Is it solitaires that people are buying, or is it like the overall set that there is interest in?
People are most interested in the South India is in overall set. There is a very, very less solitaire sales. Solitaires in the South India is growing at very small phase. But people, most of the 99.99% people prefer the sets, pendants, and all those things within small size of the diamonds, actually, not with the solitaires.
Right, not the solitaires, but the full-on jewelry here. Mr. Jain, also talk to us about the impact that we've seen of gold prices on jewelry. Have you seen that or felt it at all, or do you think as an investment or a jewelry demand has continued?
If we see, other than these 2 months, overall it is keep on growing. After the gold price increase also, it will keep on going.
Okay.
But these 2 months, not because of the gold price, but because of the elections, because of the code of conduct, lot of things has impacted. So very difficult to say that it's only because of the gold price rise it is being affected. No, it is a mixture of 2-3 things actually.
As you go ahead from here, the second half of the year, where do you see the demand improving now? And because the new government has come in, markets are anticipating that you could perhaps hear something in the budget in sense of reforms. How are you watching all of that?
So generally, always the second of the year is always good actually.
Right.
And from here onward, and since last 1 week, we are seeing the attraction in the consumer mind also. They are coming back and settling down. and we feel that from here onwards there'll be a good market actually.
And are you anticipating anything from the government on this sector?
Not much. I don't. Means,
Look at that much.
yeah, not.
All right. All right, so not many expectations from the jewellery sector when it comes to from the government during this budget. But as we heard from across India and abroad, the jewellers have seen an uptick come in for the gold jewellery. Diamond definitely seems to be making a penetration there. So there's a big amount of chunk being spent on that sector as the numbers show us. But with that, that's all the time that we have in Commodity Champions. Thank you for watching.